Bitch, jump in that fire.
One question I always get is, can a psychic see whether or not you are having witchcraft placed upon you? The answer to that is really yes and no. One, it really depends on a person's experience with detecting these things, because you have to understand that magic is it looks natural. So you can't really tell whether or not it is an unnatural occurrence that is happening in a person's life, or is it a natural occurrence. That's the whole point of magic. It's supposed to look as though this is just naturally happening within this person's life. So you have one psychic that might see, oh, this person is just experiencing a lot of hardships in their life, where you have another psychic that has experience with detecting whether or not it is witchcraft, and they'll be like, no, that's not just natural things happening in that person's life. Someone is doing this. So it really depends on a psychic's experience when it comes to detecting witchcraft. Also, I would say it really depends on a person's spiritual abilities. Some spiritualists might just be told simply by another spirit, hey, yeah, this person's getting magic put on them, or it might pop up in their cards. Whereas when it pops up in the cards, you're gonna have to be able to know which cards pretty much mean that magic is being placed on this person, and that's only gonna come from you having experience with doing tarot cards a lot. One person might see the card, look at it as though it's nothing, whereas another person will know exactly what that card means in that situation. For me, I'm pretty good with determining whether or not someone is having witchcraft done on them. Not all psychics are good at it. Some psychics, they can't even tell whether or not it's natural or unnatural. It really depends. So when it comes to, can a psychic tell if you having magic put on you, I say yes, especially if they're really good at what they do. But really take it with a grain of salt. You have a lot of psychics that will tell you that you're having something put on you just so that they can solicit work from you and make you pay for a fucking cleansing when you really don't need it. They just be lying. So I say, unless you having some crazy, random, fucked up shit happening in your life, don't really believe someone when they tell you that you're having something put on you. If your life seems perfectly fine, look, then go with that, because physical evidence should always trump what somebody tells you. If physically you don't see anything happening in your environment, you haven't broken any bones, you haven't gotten cancer, nobody's died, nothing like that, you haven't lost your job, then don't believe someone telling you that something's on you, because this person is most likely trying to scam you out of some work and make you pay for a cleansing or protection or whatever the fuck these people do these days. So yeah, that's all for this video. Like, share, and subscribe.